How you guys doing? This is another thing of importance in reference to Wall Street or any of the companies that have circulating monies on Wall Street. The activities of people having stocks in a company does not make you any investor of my mother and father's estates. Do you understand that? And in reference to Wall Street or anybody that's defrauding me, if you have claimed you had stock in any of the companies and you tried to hurt me or you tried to steal from me, you have to sell your stock back to the company. Or you have to get sued for your crimes, and that'll pretty much wipe you out. Don't forget, I'm known as the trillionaire baby when I was born. You know that, right? And quadrillionaire baby. Basic information. Both my parents came from wealthy families. My grandparents came from wealthy families. My great-grandparents came from wealthy families. So look at that family history of information. But, in reference to people, you might have stocks in a company, but that does not make you connected to any ownership of any of my mother or father's estates. None whatsoever. And in reference to a company that has a problem, like you hear about companies doing buyouts and things like that, and reference to certain types of companies, that doesn't mean somebody owns the company. Most of the time, when you see those types of stories of corporate situations, those are corporate management situations where somebody's buying into management, but that doesn't mean they bought into any company. Management companies that are separate from corporations have absolutely no ownership of any of the company. So in reference to management companies, when you see things in the media, you see things about, companies being bought, just depends on what kind of thing it is. I never sold anything. I'm the owner of my mother and father's companies forever. But, in reference to what you see in the media, a lot of times when you see about somebody saying that a company got bought by this company or that company, these types of things are usually people buying out management of a company. Like, for instance, a company is still a solid company. But usually a lot of companies, or a lot of mergers or some things are usually when somebody ousts a management organization. But that management organization was not the foundation of the corporation, was not the corporationship ownership or the corporation ownership. So be aware of that. When you hear about mergers and things like that, that doesn't mean somebody bought the foundation of a corporation. Most of the time, that means somebody's buying out a management team or a management of what was hired or is organized as a corporation management. And don't forget, I'm the owner of my mother and father's companies. Any management company trying to defraud me can get prosecuted. Just remember that. Hello, Deeds Department and Treasury and Wall Street.